Good afternoon. My name is Dan Scripps, Chair of the Michigan Public Service Commission, and I call this meeting of the Commission to order on November 18th, 2021 at 1 o'clock p.m. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Chair Scripps.
Present.
Commissioner Phillips.
Present.
Commissioner Paratik.
Present.
Mr. Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Today's meeting is being held in person at the Commission's office at 7109 West Saginaw Highway in Lansing, Michigan. We are also hosting this meeting remotely using Microsoft Live Event. It is compatible with all browsers except Safari. Telephone relay service is available through the phone option. If you are participating via the live stream, you may also turn on the live captions by clicking on the closed caption or CC button in the lower right corner of the screen. As indicated in the notice for today's meeting, if we lose the remote connection, the Commission will proceed in person and will not recess. The meeting will be recorded and available for future reference on the Commission's website. In addition, the Commissioners can receive comment via mpsc_commissioners@michigan.gov. For reference, this email is also included in the Q&A feature on the live stream event on your computer and in the meeting notice. We will have an opportunity for the public to make comment as provided in the agenda. A few notes about this. Comments should be limited to one per person and can be made verbally in person, or by calling in, or in writing via the live stream Q&A feature. If you are participating via Teams application, you can use the Q&A feature and type your comments in the box anytime during our meeting, and we will have those queued up to read. The Q&A function should be used to submit public comments directed to the Commission. If you would like to make verbal comments, you must do so in person or by calling into the meeting by phone. And to minimize disruptions, attendees participating by phone will be muted until we reach the time for public comment. The first order of business is approval of the agenda for today's meeting.
Thank you, Chair. I move for the approval of the agenda for today's Commission meeting.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve today's agenda. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The agenda is approved. The next item of business on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the November 4th, 2021 Commission meeting.
Thank you. I move for the approval of the minutes from the November 4th, 2021 Commission meeting.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the minutes from the November 4th, 2021 Commission meeting. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The Commission meeting minutes of November 4, 2021 are approved. The next item of business on the agenda is the approval of orders and minute actions on the consent agenda. And today the Commission is assisted by Staff Attorney Kelly Barber Dodge. I recognize Ms. Barber Dodge.
Good afternoon. Today's consent agenda consists of 8 communications matters and 2 electric matters. The proposed orders and minute actions for these matters have been thoroughly vetted by the Commission's technical and legal staff and are ready for your approval.
Thank you so much. I move for the approval of the orders and minute actions on the consent agenda.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the orders and minute actions on the consent agenda. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The orders and minute actions on the consent agenda are approved. I again recognize Ms. Barber Dodge.
Item 4A1 is case number U21078, which involves the proposed readoption of rules for the provision of unbundled network elements and local interconnection services. The order before you approves the rules for forwarding to the Legislative Service Bureau and the Michigan Office of Administrative Hearings and Rules.
I move for the approval of the order in case number U-21078.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case number U-21078 is approved. I recognize Ms. Barber Dodge.
Item 4A2 is case number U21079, which involves a proposed repromulgation of rules for the provision of basic local exchange service customer migration. The order before you approves the rules for forwarding to the Michigan Office of Administrative Hearings and Rules and the Legislative Service Bureau.
I move for the approval of the order in case number U-21079.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case number U-21079 is approved, and I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4B1 is case numbers U15139 et al., which involve an application by Liberty Power Holdings LLC to voluntarily relinquish its license as an alternative electric supplier. The order before you grants this relinquishment of this license, releases the bond requirement, and closes the docket.
I move for the approval of the order in case numbers U-15139 et al.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case numbers U-15139 et al. Is approved, and I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4B2 is case number U20165, which involves two applications filed by Consumers Energy Company for ex parte approval of one build transfer agreement and two power purchase agreements. The order before you approves the application.
Thank you once again. I move for the approval of the order in case number U-20165.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case number U-20165 is approved, and I again recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4B3 is case number U20604, which involves an application filed by Consumers Energy Company requesting ex parte approval of a power purchase agreement between the company and South Christian High School. The order before you approves the application.
I move for the approval of the order in case number U-20604.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case number U-20604 is approved. I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4B4 is case number U20804, which involves an application filed by Indiana Michigan Power Company for approval to implement a power supply cost recovery plan for the 2021 plan year. The order before you approves the plan as set forth in the order and accepts the company's 5-year forecast. The order also includes a warning under MCL 460.6J7 that on the basis of present evidence, the Commission is unlikely to permit the utility to recover specified costs from customers in rates, rate schedules, or power supply cost recovery factors unless justified in its 2021 Power Supply Cost Recovery Reconciliation Proceeding.
Thank you once again. I move for the approval of the order in case number U-20804.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The order in case number U-20804 is approved. I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4C1 is case number U20822, which involves an application filed by Semco Energy Gas Company for approval of a gas cost recovery plan and authorization of gas cost recovery factors for the 12 months ending March 31st, 2022. The order before you approves a settlement agreement resolving all issues in the case.
I move for the approval of the order in case number U-20822.
I second the motion.
Before we move to the vote on this matter, I do want to offer a few words, and most specifically to note that the Commission recognizes that the increased gas cost recovery factor included in the settlement agreement before us would result in higher bills for Michigan families and businesses, which is, of course, a particular concern as we head into the winter months. This reflects the increase in the underlying commodity cost of natural gas, which has gotten a fair amount of attention recently. The Commission is going to continue to focus on this issue, including reviewing utility gas procurement practices to encourage efforts to mitigate these increasing natural gas prices. Some of the strategies already in use include utilizing Michigan's unique geological features to store gas, allowing utilities to purchase the gas when it is less expensive in a way that provides savings to customers, as well as using first-of-month pricing secured just prior to the start of the month to lock in the index price premium at specific locations at the beginning of the month, providing additional stability and protection from real-time price volatility. But we recognize that bills are going up as a result of this. And so for those struggling with energy bills this winter, we encourage you to reach out to your provider to see what options are available in the form of affordable payment plans. In addition, you can learn about available assistance programs by calling 211, visiting mi211.org, or going to the Commission's website at michigan.gov/MPSC to learn more and be connected with assistance providers in your community. Is there any additional discussion?
No, thank you, Chair, and thank you to our staff that are continuing to assist customers with their energy and other assistance needs.
Very good. We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The order in case number U-20822 is approved. I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4C2 is case number U21113, which involves an application filed by Semco Energy Gas Company for the approval of special natural gas contracts with West Rock California Incorporated and Post Foods LLC pursuant to Rule 460.20311 and MCL 460.6A7. The order before you approves the application.
Thank you. I move for the approval of the order in case number U-21113.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by a unanimous vote. The order in case number U-21113 is approved. And I recognize Ms. Barbara Dodge.
Item 4C3 is case number U21114, which involves an application filed by Michigan Gas Utilities Corporation for authority to waive Rule 51 of the Commission's Technical Standards for Gas Service for testing diaphragm meters and pursuant to Rule 51A of the Technical Standards to permit the implementation of statistical sampling and quality control for testing used by the American National Standards Institute and American Society for Quality Control. The order before you approves the application.
I move for the approval of the order in case number U-21114.
I second the motion.
Is there any discussion? We will now have a vote on the motion to approve the order. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The order in case number U-21114 is approved. We have now reached the time reserved for members of the public to address the Commission. As mentioned in the notice for today's meeting, we will take public comments in the following order. First, individuals attending in person. Next, written comments from individuals using the Microsoft Teams live stream Q&A. Then verbal comments from individuals submitting names in the Q&A feature and who have called into the meeting. And finally, from individuals participating only through the phone option. If anyone attending in person desires to address the Commission, please come to the microphone. Okay, we will now turn to public comments through the remote options. Again, if you would like to make a comment and have access to the Teams live stream Q&A feature on your computer, please enter your name and your comment, which will then be read aloud to the commissioners. This feature is available on the right-hand side of the control bar next to the mute button. As a reminder, the Q&A feature is intended for public comments directed to the Commission and not to engage with other participants or respond to their comments. After taking any comments through this feature, we will open up the phone line for those who called into the meeting and would like to address the Commission verbally. If you want to be queued up for verbal comments, please enter your name in the live stream Q&A feature and indicate that you wish to make a verbal comment, but please do not include your written comment as this will avoid duplication. I will first call on these names in the order received. After hearing from those individuals listed in the Q&A, we will ask if there are any comments from individuals who are on the phone line but not utilizing the online Q&A feature. Please note that you can only make verbal comments by calling into the meeting. When it is your turn to speak, press *6 on your phone to unmute. As a reminder, this public comment period is for commissioners to listen to comments and concerns and not to answer specific questions. When providing comment, please indicate your name and where you live if you are willing to share, so we have that for our records. And please limit comments to one per person and keep them brief, no longer than 3 minutes, so we have a chance to hear from all who would like to comment. So I will see at this point, I believe, Ms. Cole, you are again ably helping us with the public comment feature through the Teams application. Are there any comments that have been submitted in writing at this point?
There are no comments in the live event Q&A feature at this time.
Are there any individuals who have indicated through the Q&A feature that they wish to make a verbal comment?
None at this time.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Cole. Is there anybody on the phone line today who would like to make a verbal comment at this time? You can press *6 to unmute. Again, I want to see if there's anybody joining by phone today who would like to offer comment. You can press *6 to unmute. Okay, with that, we will close the public comment period. Just one announcement from me today, and that is that we are going to have a hearing on the Integrated Resource Plan filed by the Upper Michigan Energy Resource Corporation, which serves parts of the Upper Peninsula. That hearing is scheduled to take place on Tuesday, January 11th, and it will take place in Iron Mountain at the Bay College West campus. We will have additional details on this meeting available after Thanksgiving, but I wanted to, for those of you following this case, I wanted to flag the date and location, Tuesday, January 11th, at the Bay College West campus in Iron Mountain for the UMERC IRP hearing. Are there additional comments this afternoon?
Only one brief comment. As many have heard, Michigan has the unfortunate distinction once again of having some of the most significant increases in COVID-19 cases nationwide. So just ahead of the holidays, once again, asking that the commission family as well as others in the community stay vigilant, become vaccinated or receive the booster shot if you are so inclined, and make sure to take care of yourselves and your families over the holidays.
Commissioner Phillips.
I just wanted to say a brief thank you to all the staff and stakeholders who participated in our technical conferences over the last few weeks on electrical reliability and storm response. I thought they were very successful, and look forward to implementing some of the recommendations and ideas that were generated out of those conferences.
Commissioner Paratek. With that, the next commission meeting is scheduled for Thursday, December 9th, 2021 at 1:30 p.m. Is there a motion to adjourn, Commissioner Phillips?
I move to adjourn today's commission meeting.
I second the motion.
We will now have a vote on the motion to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? The motion carries by unanimous vote. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.